What's up, everybody? This is Kieran and Reese, otherwise known as the Obsessed Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G. And I'm hopefully back with Mario Galaxy. Yeah, sorry, man. The power went off, and it only went off for like 30 seconds. But, you know, it kicked off the whole fucking stream, and then the router had to reset. Oh, shit. Oh my god! Oh! Oh, you fucking rat bastards! Oh! Oh my god! What the fuck, man? Yeah, I can't argue with that one, man. That, Oh, thank fuck. That was pretty fucking lame. My shit's fucking necessary to the doom. Okay, we got one on the terrace. Okay, so I just want to make sure the stream is coming through clear. It's looking really choppy to me. There we go. Hold on. Is that better? I freed up some resources. I had my web browser open at the same time. I think that's what it was. Is it better now? Web browsers can actually take up a lot of resources. I forgot. So it's looking good now. It's like up to snuff now, you'd say. Okay, yeah, it was. I had my web browser open. I forgot, and web browsers can be surprisingly resource hogging. Yeah. And I had the web browser open. So I shut down the web browser. So yeah, that was the main thing. I left my web browser open. So you can actually... There we go. Yeah, like, oh, the coins are purple. Oh. It's like the coins are purple, Alex. This is so different. Specifically, what part did you not know was up there? Ah! Seriously? Oh my god. Okay, I swear to god, you better not make me do the whole thing over again. I will beat your ass. Oh, come on! Fuck you! Yep, it's 100 coins. Motherfucking piece of shit. Right? Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, that's on me. Okay. Well, in for penny, in for pound. Hi, how's it going? Thank you, I appreciate it. I've had a lot of people trying to sell me stuff, though, so I really hope you're not trying to sell me art. Or, trying to do art for my profile or stuff like that. Whew, shit. For what? Yeah. Shit, I'm only missing 3 coins. Fuck me. Yippee! Oh shit, I see them right there. Fuck. Man, they don't fucking around. You gotta get all of them. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta let my cat in. Gotta keep the Fuhrer happy. Or she'll claw me while I'm sleeping. So we have one in the fountain, one in the engine room, one in the kitchen, one in the bedroom. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. And then you make a left. And then you do wiggle switch for you guys to that's cool. It has a good amount, but there's one more that you're missing. Well, two more. You're missing 2.8, and then 3. So, 1.5 and 2.5 plus has Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep, and then it has, 358 over 2 days and remastered cutscenes, and recoded and remastered cutscenes. And then, 2.8 has, its own special minigame, and Dream Drop Distance. And then 3. But it is. Oh, no, fuck you. Oh my god. It's worth it for $20. Each of those games is substantial. If you're just going to beat the main story of each one of those games, you're looking at about 30 hours. But if you're going for 100%, you're looking at between 60 to 100 hours each. It sucks too, because their plans are actually more ambitious. See, 358 over 2 days, you're telling me that you were interested in that? That was originally for the DS, and it pushed the DS to the limit, but there's only so much you could do on the DS. So, it only had about 20 minutes of fully voiced cutscenes. So, they originally were going to remake 358 over 2 days for the 1.5 collection. And they actually went back and they got all of the voice actors to reprise their roles. And they voiced all the cutscenes in the entire game. And so it was gonna be like a remaking 358 over 2 days to be in line with the other games in the series. And then they didn't have time to finish it, so they just did the cutscenes. And that to me is the biggest, like, shit thing, dude, because, like, if they had just had more time, they could have remade the entire game instead they just did the cutscenes. I'm still glad we got the cutscenes all remade and revoiced. It went from about 20 minutes of fully voiced scenes to 2.5 hours. And like I said, that was expensive. They had to get the cast back. And if you're not aware, the Kingdom Hearts games have a lot of celebrity voice actors. Like, a lot. So, getting the cast together is expensive. It's just like, man, it could have been like a full fucking remake. But, and then they did the same thing with Recoded. It was originally a DS game, and they remade the cutscenes. But, the thing about Recoded is, and I can't even sugarcoat this, Recoded fucking sucks. So I didn't really care that it's cutscenes. And 358 over 2 days, it may be, it's a good game. I really like it. It's one of my favorite DS games. But it's still a side story. I love it, but it's not like you don't need to play it to fully get the story. I mean, it's a great game, but it's not, like, needed. In truth, you need to play, if you had to pick, you need to play 5 games to get the complete experience. I've told people this. Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, and Kingdom Hearts 3. Because, let me tell you what, dude. And that's kind of due to them not releasing on console. They did Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on console. And then they kind of went and made a bunch of games on handhelds for a while. Don't even ask me why. But they did. But people missed a lot of good Kingdom Hearts games because they weren't on console and they didn't have a number in the title. Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance both kind of got ignored at launch because they were for PSP and 3DS respectively. So people kind of tuned it out because they thought, oh, it's not Kingdom Hearts 3. But I'm not kidding when I say that Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance are as important to the series as Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. And, well, I mean, just, not for nothing, but Birth by Sleep is the best Kingdom Hearts game in my opinion. And in a lot of people's opinions. Birth by Sleep is literally one of my favorite games of all time ever. And it is one of the best PSP games ever made. Because they fucking... It's a prequel to the rest of the series, and it explains a lot how everything got set up. It's basically, the best way that I can put it is that Birth by Sleep is basically Revenge of the Sith to Kingdom Hearts 1's A New Hope. It specifically shows how the rest of the shit came to be. It's a really important prequel. But you know, you need to play the other ones first. It's not like one you can start the series with, if you catch my drift. But yeah, so... And one of the main points of them doing the remastered collection was to get Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance on consoles. Because they're super important. Like, people were thinking that they could just play Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 and jump into Kingdom Hearts 3. No, you're in for a rude awakening. You need to play Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance, or you are not going to understand what the fuck is going on. So... And that's what I mean, like, 358 over 2 days. It's great, but it's more of a side game. Like, Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance are fucking mandatory. Dream Drop Distance literally begins after Kingdom Hearts 2 and has Sora and Riku. Yeah, sorry. I could rant all day about Kingdom Hearts, dude. Kingdom Hearts is literally one of my favorite game series of all time ever. Yeah, you should. They're designed to be played in release order. But, without a doubt, Kingdom Hearts, is one of my favorite game series of all time ever. And something that I put hundreds of hours in. And like I said, Birth by Sleep, I literally would put in my top 10 games of all time ever. Yeah. I was just explaining to you, like, it's a common trap that people fall into. They think that because Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance are not numbered, that they're skippable. That's not the case. Yeah, dude, I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, man. I literally grew up playing the games. Like, when I was 5 years old, I played the first game. We used to listen to the theme of it in the car. My dad burned the theme song for the first game on a CD, and we would listen to it on the car rides. And the theme for Kingdom Hearts is fucking legendary. Simple and clean. Oh my god, dude, I get goosebumps thinking of it. One of the best fucking game soundtracks of all time ever. I'm sure you've heard Simple and Clean, right, man? Because it's like, it's so big that even if you're not like diehard Kingdom Hearts fan, you've heard of a Simple and Clean. Like, there's a lot of people who actually got into Kingdom Hearts because they heard that theme and like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, you have to explain to me what the mark is, but probably yes. I eat, sleep, and breathe Kingdom Hearts, man. It was a huge part of my life, dog. I just kind of got out of the series because, honestly, I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 sucked. And did not live up to the hype. There was so much hype behind Kingdom Hearts 3. I waited most of my adult life to play Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, I played the other games in the series, they're great. But I waited for Kingdom Hearts 3, but it had like a near mythological fucking proportion. And, it's not that I think... It's not that I think Kingdom Hearts 3 is bad. I just think Kingdom Hearts 3 is mid. But after all of those years and all the time that I waited, mid was honestly might as well have just been terrible. And I literally got Kingdom Hearts 3 at launch. I went to GameStop and got it at the midnight release. And I actually got a Kingdom Key Keyblade replica, like a full life-size replica. So, somewhere in my phone, on my Facebook, I actually have a picture of me sitting there at the launch of Kingdom Hearts 3 with a giant Keyblade. Because I was that fucking into Kingdom Hearts. I had Kingdom Hearts shirts. Like, you don't even know, man, how fucking into Kingdom Hearts I was. And I just thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was just a massive letdown. Yeah, I guess we're gonna see. And I don't think that Kingdom Hearts 3 is a bad game, nor do I think that Kingdom Hearts 3 is the worst game I've ever played. I do think that Kingdom Hearts 3 is the most disappointed I've ever been in a game, though. Fountain, okay. I have never had a game I was looking forward to disappoint me that much. Like, I'm not even kidding. I, to this day, have never finished Kingdom Hearts 3. And if you understand literally where I waited so many years for Kingdom Hearts 3, and I bought it at launch, and I literally could not bring myself to finish it, I disliked it so much, then you can kind of understand just how fucking soul-crushing that was. Where there's been a lot of games where I was disappointed with it, but I still finished it. I could not bring myself to finish Kingdom Hearts 3. Maybe one day. Like I said, the game is okay. But it was like a 7 out of 10. It was mid as shit. And that's what I'm saying. But with how much it disappointed me, it may as well have been like a 0. I've never waited for a game that long and been that disappointed. So, it kind of, for a long time, Kingdom Hearts was my jam, and after Kingdom Hearts 3, I kind of got out of the series, and I don't really talk about it as much. Because Kingdom Hearts 3 wasn't supposed to be the final game in the series, but it was supposed to be the end of that arc in the series. It was supposed to be the end of the arc that began with the first Kingdom Hearts. So, they said, you know, we're not going to stop making Kingdom Hearts because people want Kingdom Hearts, and we're not going to stop making Sora the main character, but we are going to end this arc of the story. And they called it the Xehanort arc, because that's the name of the main villain behind all of it, is Xehanort. So, Kingdom Hearts 3 technically wasn't billed as the last Kingdom Hearts, but it was billed as the last game in that arc. It's like basically like the last, it's like it would be equivalent to the last Ezio game. And it does not answer virtually any questions, and does not, it's not a proper conclusion at all. And it actually leaves you with more, it leaves you with more questions than answers. Which, considering it's supposed to be the last game in the saga, it's not good. And it's a game where it's funner to watch than it is to play. It's like, they had this really cool idea for Kingdom Hearts 3. Where you would use Disney rides to beat the shit out of enemies. Like, you would actually use them as a weapon, like summon a Disney ride. And, like, it was a really cool idea. But in execution, you're doing, like, it's basically doing the same 5 mini games all over and over and over and over and over again. And it's basically like doing a fucking QTE. Oh, fuck. And that's basically what a lot of the combat in Kingdom Hearts 3 is like, where it's really flashy and over the top to watch, but most of the combat in Kingdom Hearts is just mashing the button. Mashing the X button. You're basically just mashing buttons. So, like, it looks really cool, and then you play it and you're like, wow, this is really simplistic as shit. I'm smashing buttons. And then, like I said, you do the same old attraction rides, and, like, dude, the game is like 30 hours, man, so you're doing, like, the same 5 QTEs the entire game. It just gets so old. And I actually I still to this day think that Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance have one of the best battle systems of all time ever in a game. Like, I can't even give you the entire idea, but in prior Kingdom Hearts games, like 1, 2, you would have special moves that would pop up occasionally, and you would hit the button to use them. And oh, come on. You would have moves and you would hit the button to use them, like a special move would pop up. And in Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance, they had this really cool thing called the command deck. And basically, you would have I'm trying to do it justice. You would have your regular attacks, like always. You would hit the X button and you would attack. You could dodge, you could defend. But then you would have a deck of abilities that you would create, and it was on triangle, and you would move through them with the D-pad. And it was like they took all the special abilities from Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and they gave them to you at will. Instead of waiting for a special moment to pop up, you could hit triangle to use them at will, but they would go on a cooldown. So you would be seamlessly weaving in and out between regular attacks and special attacks, and there would be like 300 to 400 moves, and you could only have like 6 or 7 of them on your deck at once. So it gave you the space to completely customize your abilities. And these abilities were really cool. Like throwing your Keyblade all around you in a circle, flipping into the air. And because your abilities were on a cooldown, and not like getting a super long cooldown, but because they were on a cooldown, you couldn't spam the button. So you couldn't just button mash. And what was really cool is your moves would level up. And they would get stronger the more you use them. And then you could meld those moves with other moves. So, say you had a fire spell, and you had a dash move where you would dash forward, you could combine them together, and you would have a fire dash where you would spin flame around you when you dash forward. And you would put crystals in the moves, and those crystals would give you permanent stat boosts. So, say you put an HP bonus in a move, and you level that move up to the max level. Even if you got rid of that move, you would keep the HP upgrade. You would keep whatever you did. So no matter what moves you created, you would permanently be increasing your character. And so, it's almost like if you play like looter shooters, it gives you that constant feeling of unlocks. You're constantly seeing a move level up. You're constantly melting it with another move. You're constantly getting stat increases. Bop, 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 bop. Ding, 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 move level up. Ding, move level up. Like, it's almost every battle you're getting a level up on your moves. And then in your character. And you, by the end of the game, you could literally do, like, ultimate abilities that would normally be in a cutscene in Kingdom Hearts. And then in Dream Drop Distance, they took that same system, but they added parkour. So you could jump and run up walls. And jump off walls. Spin around poles. So it's like they took an already awesome system, and then they added this whole awesome parkour to it. So, for Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance, they had this really kick-ass battle system, and they added on to it. And I really thought that Kingdom Hearts 3 was going to have the same battle system, but better. Because the last several games in the series that had that battle system. And then they just got rid of it for this battle system that's literally just mashing the button. And QTEs. So it felt like a huge step backwards gameplay-wise for me. There's like so much depth, man. Where literally, like, you could have 10 different people play Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance, and the moves that they use would be entirely different. You know what I mean? Whereas in Kingdom Hearts 3, everybody's doing the same shit. Like, there was so much flexibility to experiment with your moves in Birth by Sleep. You could literally play the game for 30 hours and not see all the moves that the game had to offer. And still be finding out new shit. And the way that Birth by Sleep is you play 3 different characters. So it's a prequel, and it has 3 different campaigns. And each campaign is actually totally different. This is not the same levels. It's literally like 3 different campaigns, and each campaign overlaps, and shows you part of the story. Oh, shit. So, you can pick any character and play them in any order. But you have to play all 3 characters to get the story. So, each character has their own fighting style. So, not only do you have all these moves to use, but each character has their own fighting style. And has unique moves. So, like, one character uses earth spells and dark spells, and he is very strong but slow. Another character is super quick, and he uses the Keyblade backhanded, and he uses wind and light. And the other character, the chick, she uses magic a lot. She's the magic chick. So each character each character would go to the same worlds, but they would go to them in different orders. They would see different parts of the story, and they would go to different areas. So, like, you would go to the world as one character and only get part of the story, and you had to play all 3 campaigns to get the full story. And the campaigns would overlap and reference each other. So, you would see something in one campaign, and then you'd be like, what happened here? Then you play the other campaign, oh, this is what happened. And having like 3 overlapping campaigns like that was super unique. Like, for example, one of the worlds in Birth by Sleep is based off of Sleeping Beauty. So when you play Ventus, you meet the princess, and you see one part of the story, and you explore the beautiful light castle of Sleeping Beauty. And then when you play Terra, you hang out with Maleficent, and you see the dark side of the world. So even though you're going to the same world twice, you're going to a completely different part of it with a different character, and seeing different story scenes. It's not just like recycled combat. And only once you've beaten all 3 campaigns would you unlock the final episode that ties all the stories together and ends it. So it's just a really unique setup. Like I said, Birth by Sleep, dude, one of my favorite games of all time. Like, in my top 10. And it is one of the prettiest PSP games ever made. At the time, it was a marvel of technology because it came out on PSP, and it came out near the end of PSP. Which actually, I still have my copy of Birth by Sleep for PSP with the booklet and the case and everything. I've had it for like 10 years, 12 years. But Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 were on PS2, and they were one of the prettiest looking PS2 games. Like, Kingdom Hearts 2 pushed the PS2 to the limits. So, people were really impressed because Birth by Sleep looked graphically on par with Kingdom Hearts 2. So, like, you saw 358 over 2 days. That came out around the same time as Birth by Sleep. And that game looks great for DS. It looks amazing for DS, but nobody's going to confuse that for the console games. Okay? But with Birth by Sleep, it literally looked almost indistinguishable from the console games. So it was literally like playing a main Kingdom Hearts on a portable system. Like, it didn't feel like, oh hey, I'm playing a Kingdom Hearts game that's good for a portable. It felt like you were playing a mainline Kingdom Hearts game on a handheld. It was fucking incredible. And I'll show you pictures. It is like I said, what it did graphically for PSP was fucking insane. It came out near the end of the PSP's lifespan. It came out in 2010. So the PSP had already been out like 6 years. But man, it pushed PSP to the fucking limit. And then, of course, they upgraded it further in the remaster. They improved the graphics, the textures. They bumped it up to 60 FPS. In the original game, you didn't have camera control because PSP didn't have dual sticks. They added camera control to the right stick. So they took it and made it even better in the remasters. But even then, even on PSP, it was just incredible. Okay. Garden. Bedroom. Engine room. Okay, let me go to the bedroom. Yeah. Great game. And I literally could write you a fucking thesis, man, about Kingdom Hearts. I know almost every bit of lore, every character. By heart. Like, oh, dude, you have no idea how insanely into Kingdom Hearts I was, man. They're actually doing a native. They're doing a new Kingdom Hearts collection here soon. Not that it'll matter for you because you have it on PC, but they're actually doing a native PS5 version of the Kingdom Hearts collections here soon, and that's cool. Because they did one for PS4, but they actually have them in a native next-gen version. And it came about for Switch too. But they're doing it for PS5 as well. Yeah. That was like the only thing that me and Adam had in common. I told you that was the friend that I grew up with. That was the friend that I grew up with that wasn't really a friend, but he was into Kingdom Hearts as well. And that was what me and him bonded over, was Kingdom Hearts. I remember he was going to buy Birth by Sleep for PSP, and he needed to go to the store to get it, and he literally borrowed my bicycle to go get it Birth by Sleep. I remember him like getting it, and he pulled it out. He had literally had one of the God of War PSPs, the red Kratos ones, fucking awesome. And me and him loading that up and playing it. He was a douchebag. He still is a douchebag, but I had good memories of that. Like I said, it was one of those games, dude, that I grew up playing. It, like, shaped my taste in gaming. And that's the craziest thing, man. I'm not even really into Disney, but I'm really fucking into Kingdom Hearts, dude. And it's like the weirdest thing. You think, why would you, if you're not really into Disney, why would you be into Kingdom Hearts? I just fucking am. Holy shit, wow. 2 seconds on the clock. Okay, hold on, let me do my OCD thing real quick. God in heaven, but what you mean? God in heaven and only God in heaven, not code or slang for anyone else, just God in heaven and Jesus. Please listen to my words and intentions and not my thoughts, do me 4 favors. And that applies retroactively to the whole prayer, by the way. 1, please forgive me for doing sins and deals over this drink. 1, please forgive me for doing sins and deals over this drink. Please do the sins and deals, make safe drink, any parts already consumed. Sorry. Yeah, old Disney is fine. Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta do this. God in heaven, by which I mean God... sorry. God in heaven, by which I mean God in heaven and only God in heaven, not code or slang for anyone else, just God in heaven and Jesus. Please listen to my words and intentions, not my thoughts, do me 4 favors, and I mean that retroactively for the whole prayer, by the way. 1, please forgive me for doing sins and deals with this drink. Please do the sins and deals and make it safe to drink, and otherwise... I'm sorry. I got hit by real bad anxiety. It's literally, I'm trying to do my OCD ritual and it's fucking it up. So my OCD is fucking up my OCD. Okay, last time. God in heaven, by which I mean God in heaven and only God in heaven. Not code or slang for anyone else, just God in heaven and Jesus. Please listen to my words and intentions, not my thoughts, do me 4 favors. And then please retroactively start this prayer. 1, please forgive me for doing sins and deals with drink. Please do the sins and deals, make safe drink, getting parts of consumer and dead man. 2, please do short off next door, so now. 3, please be okay. 4, please let me be okay. Sorry about that. I mean, I like old Disney. I like, Toy Story, I like all that shit, but, I'm not like a Disney fanatic. A lot of people that I've met that are like hardcore into Disney, man, are the ones that like Kingdom Hearts. That's what I'm saying. So, like, I'm not like a hardcore Disney fanatic, but I love me some fucking Kingdom Hearts, dude. I love the original characters. Sora, Riku, Kairi, Xehanort, Ansem, Fountain, okay. Xemnas. And having Disney cross over to with Final Fantasy, man, was just so fucking sick, dude. Cloud, Squall, Sephiroth, Yuna, Titus, they're all in Kingdom Hearts. So it was so cool seeing, like, fucking Mickey Mouse interacting with Cloud, man. It was just, you just didn't see shit like that happening, man. Ah, fuck. This stage is already difficult, and now we're dealing with purple coins. Fuck a duck. I tell you a movie that I watched a lot as a kid, that's old Disney, well, I guess older Disney now, is, if you've ever seen the live action Inspector Gadget. I watched the shit out of that movie. Or like The Nightmare Before Christmas. Even though, I mean, that's technically Disney. But I really consider that more fucking Tim Burton than Disney, but yeah. Toy Story, obviously. Toy Story 1 and 2, I watched the shit out of as a kid. Buzz Lightyear for Star Command. Like, Buzz Lightyear's show. He had a show, like, his Space Adventures. Watched the shit out of that as a kid. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. I watched that so much. They did the Timon and Pumbaa show. Watched that. Every episode I could find. DuckTales. They did a show when I was younger, House of Mouse, that I really liked, where it's like Mickey Mouse having a talk show. And the whole thing is like super fucking meta. I don't know if you've ever seen House of Mouse, but I loved it. Okay, garden, engine room, bedroom. The fucking, Very Goofy Movie. Aw, dude, man. That makes me sad. I hope you watch it one of these days, dude. It's like, imagine, like, if it was spoofing The Tonight Show with, like, Jimmy Fallon, but it was Mickey Mouse, and the whole thing was meta. With, like, Mickey Mouse having a talk show that other people popped up on. And they actually invented new Disney cartoons. So they would be like, do you remember the good old days? And then they would show a cartoon they'd never shown before. But they were in the style of the old ones. So you had like this meta commentary of like Mickey Mouse having a talk show. And like Mickey Mouse wore a fucking suit and tie. And then they would show like these old style cartoons, but they were like actually brand new. And like Pete was always trying to fucking sabotage his show. It was really good. And I forget the name of the show, but they did a movie about Goofy called A Very Goofy Movie, and an extremely goofy movie. And it's like, Goofy is a stay-at-home dad after his wife was widowed. And it was really good. And then they actually did a show about that, about Goofy and Pete being neighbors. And I don't know why, but like, you know, in Mickey Mouse Tales, Pete is treated like a villain. But in this show, he's just like the gruff neighbor. And like the whole thing is it's like a slice of life with Goofy. So you see like Goofy working at a car dealership, mowing the lawn. And I don't know why, but I just found that like the show to be super compelling. Because like they portray Goofy as just like a working single dad, man. And they actually talk about like Goofy grieving the death of his wife. And like, god damn. I need to look. No. I need to look up the name of that show, because that show is fucking great. I know the name of the movie, because it's a goofy movie, and an extremely goofy movie. But I can't remember the actual fucking name. And, like, you're not expecting to see Goofy be sad over the death of his wife, man, and be a single dad. So, like, he's, like, actually dealing with some, like, really mature topics and shit, like, him dating new people, and, like, how soon is too soon to move on from the death of your wife, like, you're not expecting it to be as dark and mature as it is. But they nailed it, like, Goofy believably does it. Goof Troop. Is that what it's called? Yeah, it's called Goof Troop. Great movie. Gosh! Woo! And what actually is kind of relevant to what we're talking about, because Goofy is one of the main characters in Kingdom Hearts. Sora's two permanent companions is Donald Duck and Goofy. So. Shit. Dude, even like DuckTales, man. Like, I like Donald Duck. I've never been like super into Donald Duck, but Scrooge McDuck is the best, dude. He's this old grumpy, like, he's Donald Duck's uncle. His older uncle. And he's Scottish. I'm Scrooge McDuck! And he's always being super pissy and hateful, man. And he had, you know, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. And also, you might not believe this, but technically it counts, man. Fucking Gargoyles. Dude, have you never seen fucking Gargoyles? That show is the fucking best. And it is incredibly dark. It is one of the most mature kid shows ever. It actually got into hot water back in the day because of just how dark it was for a kid show. But man, Gargoyles is the shit. And to this day, it is still considered to be one of the best cartoons ever made. I mean, it's super fucking dark, dude. There's an episode that actually got pulled off the air where, they're these ancient gargoyles. They were turned into gargoyles. And they've been alive for hundreds of years. They've been alive since, like, medieval times. And they work with this cop. And there's actually an episode where one of the gargoyles actually takes the cop's gun by accident and shoots it. And nearly shoots the officer. So they actually go into the ethics of gun use and shit in a kid show. But, oh my god, dude, it's such a good fucking show. Eagles gonna do good things. And, I'm pretty sure you know who Keith Davids is. He plays the main gargoyle. And I fucking love Keith Davids, dude. And like I said, they've been around since medieval times. And, like, it's gothic and adult-driven. It's it's literally the type of kid show that would never air today. It's pretty much, like, exclusively a property of the 90s. And it had really, really good hand-drawn dark animation. It had great battle scenes, like they would get into like these huge fights with other gargoyles and beat the shit out of themselves. It was great. And it was peak Disney in the 90s. It only got a couple of seasons, because it actually was really controversial in the 90s. But man, it's still widely considered to be one of the greatest animated shows of all time ever. And they're talking about doing a modern reboot of it, and I'm like, oh man, don't fuck this up, okay? Because like the main problem, the main problem with Gargoyles is that it was a bit too dark to be a kid show, so it was constantly getting into controversy. But they said they're gonna reboot it for adults. So, like, that could be really good. They can actually fully lean into the adults part of it, and without getting the controversy, because they'll be marketing it to adults. But then I also think about when things are usually getting remade for a modern audience, it's bad. I'm like, okay, this could go either way. Because I think they're trying to reboot it on HBO. Like, okay, this could be really good or really bad. Or fucking Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck is really good too. No, you gotta be. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Now I gotta start over. Oh my. These fucking. Dude, not having any checkpoints for these things is fucking shit. It's just sheer fucking ass. Oh. Especially because, like, these take a while to get going, man. Fuck me. Yeah, pretty much. But I've come too far to give up now, so... Actually, I kind of think the time limits for the power-ups in this game could be a little bit longer. Plus, they use the same fucking theme for every power-up. It gets old. And that same jingle a million fucking times. Oh, God. Those are the last few coins that fucking get you, man. And not only that, but you know, dude, at least with the regular coins, most of the stages, Alex, give you room to make mistakes. So, like, there's usually more than 100 coins in a stage. Normally it's like 120, so you have room to not have to get all of them. In these stages, you have to get fucking every one of them, man. There's not room to miss one. Kind of miss the flexibility of having more than you needed. Honestly. Oh, thank fuck. And then remember, you have to do all this all over again as Luigi with nothing changed. So, you already had to do the level. Then you had to go back and do the purple coins on the same level. Now you're going to have to go back and do the level as Luigi and then do the purple coins as Luigi again. Okay, bedroom. Right? Oh, and guess what? The final level that you unlock, Alex, for doing, every star is, Mario and every star is Luigi, guess what it is? Your reward for doing 240 stars. It's a purple coin level. It's just the Mushroom Kingdom from the beginning of the game, but with purple coins. Yeah, another reason why I love this game, but I would never give it a 10 out of 10. Ah. There's actually quite a bit of padding in this game. Basically, all the comet stars are padding. Go back through the level again! But with one hit point. Go back through the level again! But the enemies are faster. It's like literally just redoing the same stage. But with a gimmick. That's not fun to me. Okay, I'm gonna have to be really careful in this stage. I keep forgetting that the sand is insta-death. I don't even get like a, hey, slowly sink. Just nope, you'll land in the sand, you're fucked. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh. Never mind, the fucking camera angle actually makes it hard to see. Sorry. Ugh, God. Yep, once again, they're gonna make me get every last one. Fuck me. God, I thought that was never gonna be over. Only 6 more. Just 6 more. 6, 7. One's in the garden, one's in the engine room, okay. Luigi's purple coins. Okay. Ah. Interesting. Oh, so at least this is actually a new stage, new part of the stage. You didn't come here before. Well, shit. Okay, yeah, this one's gonna be tough. Okay, hold on. No, oh my god, wow. Wow. Okay. I wonder if I have to, if there's more here than I need. I think there might be more here than I need. Okay, let's just... Yeah, there's more than you need here. I thought you had to get at every single one of them, and I was like, how the fuck are you gonna do that? But no. Because if I had to get every single one of those coins, that would have been pretty fucking difficult. Fuck. You got really carried away with the purple coins in this game, dude, let me tell you. Oh, we're getting so close. No, because on the Switch. My Series X broke, unfortunately. Okay, we got one in the garden. I wish that my Series X was still working. The power supply died. Which apparently is a very common killer of Series X's. I could emulate way more with Series X. I was playing it once I got my Series X in dev mode. I was emulating fucking PS2 games, GameCube games, Wii games. It was awesome, and then shortly after I did that, it broke down, which really hurt me. I'd always wanted to stream older games, and then it was like, as soon as I started to actually stream older games, boom, I died. I appreciate that. Because I hated only being able to stream what I was allowed to stream, quote-unquote. What had built-in streaming, I wanted to be able to stream anything. And with Series X, I pretty much could. And I got it working for maybe 2 or 3 weeks before my Xbox bit the ghost. I still haven't given up hope on fixing it, though. Like I said, the system is not totally fucked. It needs a new power supply unit. That's about $100. It's decent. It's not as big as it could be, because I don't really go for third-party on Switch, I go for exclusives. But it's a decent library, I think. But yeah, I haven't given up hope on, fixing my Xbox if I get enough money to get a power supply unit. Like I said, it's about $100. And I've actually already successfully opened up the Series X and then put it back together, so hopefully one of these days I can do that, and it'd be a lot cheaper to get $100, spend $100 on a power supply unit than it would be to fucking buy another Series X, especially now with the price going up, so one day, hopefully. That was what sucked about the power supply unit dying. is it was working just fine, then it died. There was no warning. 1 second's good, then the next second won't turn on. Fucking lame. Yeah, there's several. The Lego games are on Wii and Switch. So Lego Stars games are good there. And then they did the Force Unleashed for Wii, which is actually a good port. And then they brought a bunch of them to Switch. They did ports of the Knights of the Republic game to Switch, and I've heard they're really good ports. Sorry, my OC's being a twat. But yeah, the Series X actually was a beast for emulation. You could do pretty much every PS2 game at native 4K. It was super impressive. Hell, I might even try to get a Series S one of these days if it's cheap enough. Although the price has gone up on that too, but not as much. Because the Series S can still do emulation really well. And actually, at the time, it was a steal. Because when Series X first came out, it was $500. And it could emulate so much. So it actually was the most affordable emulation machine you could get. Because you could literally do everything on Series X up to Wii. And even 3DS. So PS1, PS2, PSP. NES, SNES, 64, Game Boy, GameCube, DS, 3DS. Like, the sheer amount of things that Series X could emulate is seriously impressive. And, like, it's super high resolutions, too. But, you know, you need a PC. And so, I had a Series X for like 4 years. But I couldn't really do the dev mode. Because you have to have a PC. For copying the ROMs, reading and writing the files, and getting it set up. And then my fiance gave me a PC, the one I'm using now. And I was finally able to get it working. And then like 2 or 3 weeks later it died. So it's like, man, I just... Very briefly... I made my dream come true, and I was able to stream everything, and then, bam, it's gone. I can't even begin to tell you how heart-crushing it was, man. It was soul-crushing. It's like, I got a taste of my dream, and then... Because, like, during that 2 or 3 weeks, I spent most of that time just setting it up. Because you have to set up your hard drive in a way, you have to learn how to emulate. I never had any experience with PCs and emulating. So I spent most of the couple weeks that it worked just trying to set it up. I hadn't really got to play anything when it fucked up. So it just seemed like the worst fucking timing imaginable. Yeah. Okay, how the fuck am... Oh, God. Seriously, what the fuck? I wonder, is there a ghost power-up? There might be. Really? Are you fucking kidding? That's another reason why I want to get a good PC. Where if I got fuck you money, that would be the first thing I did. Would be to get an insane PC, because I want to be able to play all these older games. Unlike a lot of people these days, I actually like older games and I stream older games. But I'm limited by the older games I can play because I don't have the hardware to emulate them. So I'm pretty much, I was forced to basically only do PS5 for the longest time because that's the only thing I had built-in streaming. Now that I have a capture card and a PC, I can stream more, but I'm still limited. If I got a good enough PC, I could stream everything and there would be no limitations. So that's always been the dream. Get a super sick laptop and then I can literally stream anything. One day, hopefully. Honestly, out of all the dreams that I could have, it's honestly a pretty realistic dream. Some people want to have $1 billion, or the world's biggest dick. I just want to get a really good PC one day, so at least my dream is not, like, totally unrealistic. Some people have fucking crazy dreams. Like trying to make pineapple on pizza cool. Fucking Genie from Aladdin could make pineapple pizza good. Yeah, no, dude. You're 100% wrong. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. And honestly, you know, some people would build a time machine so they could go back in time and stop Hitler. I would build a time machine so I could go back, find the guy who put pineapples in pizza, and kick him in the nuts. That's what I built a time machine for. Keep your fucking fruits away from my pizza. Yeah, I think so. Ugh. See, now, man, you make me worry about you. I just can't do fruit and meat together, man. I think they're great individually, but, you know, I can't do them together. Okay, come on. We're missing 2 coins. Give me a fucking break. Some of these fucking purple coin missions are just so tedious, man. And having these be extremely long fucking missions without any checkpoints is just fucking lame. Oh shit, hold on. Now we're down, fuck. Can I reduce this? One more coin. Fuck. It's always the last fucking collectible that gets you, man, I swear. Oh, there it is. Fuck. Oh my god, I thought that would never be over. Jesus. Just 3 more stars, man. Okay, we got one in the engine room. Here, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom and let my cat out. Yes, I know you went out. I saw you standing by the door. Here we go. Oh, yay, more purple coins. Oh, I'm so looking forward to purple coins. Oh. Man, this job isn't all it's cracked up to be. Shit. So now I see Mario having to put up with this bullshit, and I wonder, does he ever miss a job as a plumber? It's like, you know what, I'll just go back to my 9 to 5. This time not having to deal with no fucking purple coins. And my plumbing job, they pay me in the cash. Like, did you know the exchange rate on the purple coins is a fucking awful? You can't buy a house with a purple coin. I tried. It's like a purple coin, don't want to pay your mortgage. Want to buy your wife a new clothes. Purple coin won't keep you off of welfare. Won't stop them from taking away your kids. I was a money poor, but a purple coin reaps. The fucking the bees told me, oh, they're so valuable, you make a killing. Like a purple coins, they don't even heal you. I love the fact that Luigi's Mansion actually shows that the Mushroom Kingdom has a full currency. What else do Like, they actually have dollar bills and jewels and shit. That also makes it funnier. Because it's like, wow, it turns out Bowser's a fucking cheapskate because there's all these dollar bills and you're just keeping one penny, like, it was individual pennies around. Like, what the fuck, Bowser? As you spend all your fucking money building this elaborate castle. Like, I thought I was gonna pay off my student loans with the purple coins. I was wrong. Oh, fuck, man. While I wasn't collecting the coins, my loans were collecting the interest. They're telling me if I don't pay up soon that they're gonna break on my legs. Oh, fuck, man. I'm messed up in the head. I gave them the purple coins and they told me you go fuck you. It's like, if I ever see those bees ever again, I'm gonna kick at that ass. Yeah. A Peter got into a terrible debt with a little John. What? Yeah. He still says, like Lil Jon still says, that people come up to him to this day and shout that, what? Yeah. Okay. That's gotta be the funniest shit, man. And then he goes by shit's weaknesses. And it's all because Chappelle, man. Okay, we got one in the garden. To this day, I think the Chappelle Show has got to be one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. Leo's gonna... I mean, it created so many memes. I'm Rick James, bitch! Fucking Tyrone Biggums. The fucking player hater. Oh. Oh, great. A gauntlet of purple coins. Terrific. Are you kidding? Whatever, I'm right there at the start. I got pushed off by the fucking volleyball of death. Ah, shit. Fuck. Oh, I'm so close, dude. Just like 2 more fucking stars, man. Basically got 100% complete with Mario. In order to get the true 100% complete, they want you to do everything again as Luigi, man, but I don't feel like doing that. Or at least not right away. Shit. Oh, server's down. Dustin. Oh my god. I was afraid somehow I wouldn't get the fucking coin, dude. I was about to freak. If I got to the end and I was 1 coin short, man, I was gonna beat the shit out of myself. And the last one's in the garden. I forgot every time you spin, Luigi does too. Do wiggles. It's just like an SSA do wiggles. Girls gonna do wiggles, mate. Gotta be good to do wiggles. Gotta be good to do them. Gotta be good. Gotta be good to do them. 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 Can the biscuit do them? 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 God, shit, my OCD is being a whore. Can the biscuit do them? Can the biscuit do them? Can the biscuit do them? Melty Molten Galaxy, one of the best galaxies in the game. No, it's 120. But technically, it's 242. Well, it's 121 if you get the bonus level. But you only get the bonus level from doing everything with Luigi. And there's literally no fucking difference. I really just don't want to do the entire game all over again. Just to unlock one level. And that one level is literally just doing fucking Hyrule. Not Hyrule. Literally doing Peach's Castle, but with purple coins. So it's not even like the final stage is that great. Shit. Okay, here we go. Shit, man. Saved myself there. Alright, I'm going to end this part here, and I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to decide if I want to stay up and stream something else, or if I want to go to bed. But yeah, that's basically 100% complete. I'm not doing it all again as Luigi, just to get a purple coin stage. But yeah, I'll be back. Thank you for watching.